We've got a little project to do on this motorcycle frame. This is a late 50s, I believe, Triumph Tiger Cub, and for some reason a previous owner has taken off the centre stand, and not just taken off the stand, but cut off the lugs that the stand fixes to. So the guy who's got the bike has managed to find a stand, which is here, but there's nothing to fix it onto. And this has been really crudely butchered. So what we're going to try and do is to put some brackets on the bottom of this. We've got this little picture of a complete frame with the centre stand bracket as it should be, and our customer has drawn a little sketch here and added a few dimensions. So we've got a little bit to work with, but it's still going to be tricky. We're putting metal onto the frame when there's really not a good place for it to go. Right, let's take the foot pegs off and take a closer look. So this line here, this shoulder, is a kind of a register for the peg to sit on. So there's a matching step on the foot peg, which sits on there. But this has been cut back really a long way. This is supposed to extend quite a long way down here, and there should be another step lower down, which would be where the stand stops against. If we have a look at this picture here, that there is where the stand would stop. This is really going to be awkward trying to fix anything to these lugs here, where they've been cut off so crooked and uneven. This is much higher than that one, and also cut at much more of an angle. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just to try and level these areas up. So this one, I think, will be grinding it down, and this one we're going to have to build this up a bit and then grind it down so that this and this is kind of level. I'm going to have to run something across here. Yeah, I need to have this built up quite a little way actually, so that I can run a parallel or a level or something across here and check that both sides are the same. Right. There is also the remains of a peg here, because the spring has to hook up. Yeah, it must have been on there. If we look at the side stand, You've got the spring pulls it and holds it open or down in the case of side stand, and also holds it up when it's retracted. And the same thing's got to happen with the centre stand. So yeah, there needs to be a peg here. I guess it would have been like this one. But all that remains is a little bit, half a pip sticking out this side. And if we look really closely, we can see the join in here. I'm going to see if this will actually lever out. So, yep. Well, that's got me thinking that what I probably need to do first is actually make a pin to fit in here. That's obviously the right location for the spring. So yeah, maybe I'll make a pin to fit in there, and I can weld over that when I going about making this thing level. That will be putting more weld on it than I was really planning to do to start with, but yeah, because it's going to be really hard to put that pin in the right place afterwards. I think we'll do that. So there's a little pin that fits in there, and I thought I'd put a centre in the end so that if it wears out in 50 years time, somebody will be able to drill it out and replace it. And where's the spring? That fit on there. Oh, will it? Yeah. Not a lot of room there. I mean, it's pretty close to the lug on the frame, but yeah, I think that should be okay. And it looks kind of similar to this one on the side stand, which is rather worn out, but yeah, we're kind of guessing, but it must have looked something like that. So that's going to go in there, and we're going to weld that in and then build up a load of weld around it.